Imagine this. What if I told you that the biggest difference between people who win in life and people who stay stuck is not talent, not intelligence, not luck, not background, but something so simple that most people ignore it every single day? It's not about doing something extraordinary. It's about doing something ordinary again and again until it becomes extraordinary. This is the quiet power of consistency, and today I want to tell you a story that might completely change how you see your life, your goals, and your future. Meet Daniel, a completely regular guy with no special talent, no rich parents, no powerful connections, just someone with big dreams and a normal life. He wanted freedom, success, respect, and a life that felt meaningful instead of repetitive. Every year, he would sit down and write goals, telling himself, "This is my year. I'm going to change everything. I'll wake up early, get in shape, learn new skills, and finally become the person I know I can be." And for a while, he actually did it. He woke up early, went to the gym, ate healthy, worked late, stayed focused, and for a few days, sometimes even a few weeks, he felt unstoppable. But then, life happened. One late night, one skipped workout, one stressful day, one distraction, one moment of, "I'll start again tomorrow," and suddenly, everything stopped. Tomorrow became next week became next month, and before he knew it, another year had passed with nothing changed. Same job, same habits, same frustration, but now with something worse, self-doubt. He started believing, maybe I'm just not built for success, maybe other people have something I don't, maybe this is just my life. One evening, he sat alone in his apartment, scrolling through social media, watching people his age travel, build businesses, buy homes, live the life he wanted. And for the first time, he didn't feel motivated, he felt exhausted. Tired of starting over, tired of quitting, tired of watching life move forward without him. That night, something shifted inside him. Not dramatic, just a quiet realization. He asked himself one simple question. What if the problem isn't my ability, but my consistency? Because deep down, he knew whenever he actually showed up, he improved. Whenever he stayed with something long enough, progress happened. But he never stayed long enough to see real results. He realized success isn't built on big actions. It's built on small actions repeated daily. Going to the gym once doesn't make you fit. Reading one book doesn't make you smart. Working hard for one day doesn't make you successful. But doing these things every day changes everything. Consistency is like compound interest for your life. Tiny improvements multiplied over time become massive transformation. 1% better every day doesn't feel like much, but after a year, you become a completely different person. So that night, Daniel made a simple decision. Not to change his whole life overnight, but to stop chasing big results and start focusing on small daily actions. Day 1, he worked for 30 minutes. Day 2, he did the same. Day 3, he showed up again. Some days felt easy, some felt pointless. Some days he wanted to quit, but he created one rule. No matter what happens, I don't break the chain. Even if it was only 10 minutes, he showed up. Slowly, something changed. Not outside, but inside. He started trusting himself again. When you keep promises to yourself, your confidence grows quietly. After 3 months, there were no big results, no success story, no dramatic transformation, but he was consistent. After 6 months, people started noticing small differences. More focus, more discipline, less distraction. After 1 year, his life wasn't perfect, but it was completely different. Because consistency doesn't just change what you have, it changes who you are. And here's the truth most people ignore. You don't need more motivation, you need more consistency. Motivation is emotional, consistency is mechanical. Motivation shows up when it wants. Consistency shows up because you trained it to. Think about legends like Kobe Bryant. People call him talented, but what made him unstoppable was his obsession with showing up every single day. While others slept, he trained. While others partied, he practiced. He didn't rely on motivation, he relied on routine. Because consistency isn't about what you do, it's about who you become. Instead of saying, I want to work out, say, I am someone who works out. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am someone who shows up daily. When your identity changes, your actions follow. Even when progress feels invisible, consistency is working behind the scenes like seeds growing underground before they break through the surface. Most people quit during the invisible phase. That's why they never experience the visible phase. Daniel didn't quit. He focused on systems instead of goals, because goals tell you where to go, but systems determine whether you get there. He made consistency easier by starting small, because starting is the hardest part. And he realized something powerful. Time will pass anyway. 1 year from now, the date will be the same. The only question is, will you be the same person or a completely different one? Right now, there's something you know you should be doing, something you've been delaying, something that could change your life, but you keep pushing it away. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for confidence. Start before you feel ready. Because confidence doesn't come first, action comes first, and action creates confidence. One day you'll look back and realize your life didn't change because of one big decision. It changed because of thousands of small ones, and it all started the moment you decided to show up every single day.